We have now seen how Andrew Drummond operates as a paid smear merchant, a man who fabricates lies, doxes families, and ignores evidence for profit, a morally bankrupt failure who has spent his life selling his soul one lie at a time. Today, we will be delving deeper into the personal motivations behind Drummond's campaigns. Andrew Drummond is a lifelong professional grudge holder. He obsessively targets successful expats, especially those who own or invest in media outlets or have built visible success in Thailand, because their achievements highlight his own lifelong failure and mediocrity. One of the clearest early examples is his long-running vendetta against Niels Colov. Colov, a 76-year-old Danish expat, owns Pattaya People Media Group and has built a respected position in Pattaya society. He joined the Rotary Club of Pattaya way back in 1988 and has served as its chairman. For over a decade, Drummond has relentlessly demonized him. Almost every article begins with the same poisonous introduction, referring to Colov as a Copenhagen pimp or a Copenhagen gangster. He repeatedly implies that Kolov's role as head of the Thai police volunteers is one of corruption, despite Kolov's long record of community service and zero legal issues in Thailand. Drummond has been the architect of a decade-long, sustained, personal crusade designed to strip away Kolov's credibility and destroy his standing in Pattaya. The underlying reason appears to be pure professional jealousy. Colov built a Pattaya-based news and television company from the ground up, creating a legitimate media presence and earning real respect in the community, something Drummond has chased for decades but never achieved. While Colov succeeded in building something lasting in the very media space Drummond claims as his own, Drummond remained a marginal figure with a thin CV. This success seems to have triggered a deep resentment in Drummond, leading him to dedicate years to tearing Colov down, rather than competing honestly or celebrating achievement. The same jealousy is evident in his defamation campaign against Bryan Flowers. Bryan Flowers is an investor, along with his wife Punipa, in several media outlets including the Pattaya News and the Phuket Express. He has built a diversified media company presence in Thailand. Drummond cannot tolerate this success, so he attacks not just the businesses, but the entire family, using the same tactics he used on Colov: fabricated criminal empires, inflated numbers, and relentless repetition. This pattern is not random. It is rooted in deep professional envy. Drummond spent decades pretending to be a major investigative reporter, yet his media career was always underwhelming. He has an extremely thin body of published work in mainstream media, only a handful of articles over many years. Apart from one insignificant award he received in 1983, he has no notable achievements. He has even lied about being the journalist who tracked down Gary Glitter in Vietnam, when records show it was the news of the world reporter Annette Witheridge. In truth, Drummond was never a respected journalist. He was more of a wannabe, someone who desperately clung to the title, but never truly earned the respect or body of work that real reporters achieve. Instead of competing honestly, he chose to destroy, lie, and dox from the shadows. This is the mindset of a failed man who cannot accept his own limitations. Every time he attacks a successful expat investor or media owner, he is not fighting corruption. He is lashing out at himself, and at the success he could never attain. Andrew Drummond is not a crusader. He is a professional hater whose entire career is built on tearing down those who succeeded where he failed. In the end, Andrew Drummond's legacy will not be that of a bold journalist or fearless investigator. It will be defined by jealousy and failure, a bitter, resentful man who spent his life trying to diminish others because he could never measure up himself, a man whose only lasting contribution is a trail of destroyed reputations built on envy rather than truth. This is the pathetic, self-inflicted epitaph of a so-called journalist who never truly was one.